right, the amateur portion of this Friday Night Fights presentation has concluded, but still a tremendous amount of action still to come. We have two professional bouts to cap off the evening here at the Broad Street Ballroom. Ari Alagami with Phoenix Carnivale ringside in Lower Manhattan. Q Live Sports Team bringing you all the sights and sounds from this outstanding edition of Friday Night Fights. And the first of our two main events, the first of our two professional bouts this evening, will be between Mike Erosa out of Puerto Rico going up against Jay Matias. Let's talk about a little bit about Jay. Phoenix, you know this man well. What's some background we can look at on Mr. Matias?
Well, you know, as you can see, Aziz is in his corner. He is one of the best trainers, I would say, in the East Coast and maybe even in the U.S. He's just a very meticulous trainer. These fighters coming out of that camp, they come in conditioned, they come in smart, they come in with excellent technique. So I think that's what we could look forward to seeing from him, and also from most of the people that come out of that camp.
Now, Mike Erosa is the proprietor of his own gym down in Puerto Rico. PR Vale Todo is the name of the gym. Erosa is actually a triple professional. He fashions himself as a combat sports triathlete. Nice. He has professional experience in MMA, in boxing, and in Muay Thai. He's 3-6 in Muay Thai bouts as a pro, 12-4 in MMA, and 3-3 in pro boxing. So a lot of in-ring experience over the years for Mike Erosa. He's going to do his darndest to go up against Jay Matias here, who's also a New York native, hails from Queens. He's a Mets fan. Quick to tell me that, comes from Corona. So a lot of New York fighters on this card, Phoenix. It's got to be tough when you're coming from out of town, especially from far away. We saw Gonzalo Acha out of Bolivia. We saw Jairo Cesario, who's out of Mike Erosa's gym out of Puerto Rico. Mike himself out of Puerto Rico. Tough to come into a hostile environment where really most of the crowd is behind the New York-based fighters. I
kind of like it because if I fought out of town, I always try to win the crowd by being entertaining and being slick, and just winning them over is a big part of it too.
Well, let's get this party started. Our co-main event begins with David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Broad Street Ballroom here in downtown New York City, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of the Friday Night Fights Muay Thai. Your referee for this contest is Chris Wagner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds of professional full rules Muay Thai scheduled in the 130-pound weight division. We're going to go 5 rounds on this one. 5 rounds of full rules Muay Thai. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 132.2 pounds. His record, 12 wins against 4 defeats. Representing Puerto Rico Vale Todo. Ladies and gentlemen, from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, please welcome Mike El Terrible Erosa. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He wears blue with yellow trim. He weighed in at already 131.8 pounds. His professional record, 7 wins against 2 defeats, from representing Seton from Astoria, New York, Jay Matias.
All right, gentlemen, you got rules in the dressing room. A nice clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. In case for knockdown, go to the neutral corner. I tell you to go to. Remain until I call you out. Any questions over here? Any questions over here? Fight fair, fight hard.
It's a pretty intense stare down.
Matias and Erosa, 5 3-minute rounds, if it goes that far. We expect some action in this first of our 2 main events here on Friday Night Fights. Erosa and Matias, here we go.
Both fighters touching gloves. Erosa in the southpaw stance. Jay very explosive.
Kind of has a little bit of an unconventional stance there, or is it unconventional there? Kind of carries that right hand extra high.
Yeah, I've never seen him sort of stand like this before. I think he's maybe looking for feints or looking to kind of freak Erosa out.
Nice job by Erosa corralling that round kick from Matias in the early going here. Round 1 of a scheduled 5, our first of 2 professional Muay Thai bouts here on Friday Night Fights this evening from the Broad Street Ballroom.
There's that body kick that lands. Jay has enough speed to sometimes throw that right kick without putting anything, you know, in front of it, which is rare. You know, it's usually very easily choreographed if you throw that long-range weapon without a 1-2 behind it. But you know, he's always had a lot of speed. Oh, big shot there that lands by
Vicious
Erosa.
right hand. Erosa scores a knockdown.
Jay's going to get a standing 8 because he looked a little bit dazed there.
Now, would they not call that a knockdown, Phoenix? Does it look like it was just the ropes holding up Jay Matias?
He didn't go directly down to the canvas, but he was dazed, so he does get that standing count. You know, Erosa really trying to use his hands there because he knows he hurts Jay.
And Erosa sends his injury from his opponent, so he is on the attack. He's got Matias pinned up against the ropes.
Oh, big elbow lands.
Veteran move by Matias, trying to work Erosa off of him with that elbow. Men tangled up in the corner, neutral corner.
Wagner brings him back to the center of the ring.
Oh, big right hand lands for Matias. Another one sneaks through the guard.
Erosa does have his hands very low. You know, he's keeping him close to his waist, and he comes up to the top, comes out with that left hand.
Mike Erosa. Left hand lands upstairs for him. Now again, he's got Matias against the ropes. Matias tries the elbow. Matias nearly got himself caught up in the ropes.
Inside leg kick. I'm not sure if it hit the groin. They kind of directed at each other.
Erosa did give him a look as if to say, bring him up.
Yeah.
Left hand sneaks through for Mike Erosa. Final minute of action here in round 1 of a scheduled 5, but based on this action so far, not sure if we'll make it that far. Final 10 seconds, Erosa.
Erosa lands a leg kick.
Tries the teep. And there's the bell in round number 1. Good action between Mike Erosa and Jay Matias. That's a perfect way to start a co-main event here on Friday Night Fights.
Yeah, he definitely dazed Matias early into that round. You know, obviously we now know that this kid has some power in his punches, and it'll be interesting to see. The second round is always my favorite round because it's interesting to see how the fighters adjust once they've gotten to know each other.
Mike Erosa out of Puerto Rico. Runs the PRVT school that produced Jairo Cesario, who fell in a unanimous decision earlier this evening to Justin Troy. So Erosa trying to avenge his student and his school as one of the few Muay Thai schools down in Puerto Rico. Team Thunder, another group that operates down there, but that's in San Juan. Erosa schools in Vega, Baja, Puerto Rico. Round 2 between Erosa and Matias.
It's
is
interesting
underway.
to see where Matias is at. You know, he's had a 2.5-year layoff after an injury. You know, he's got Erosa, who's got very powerful hands. He's a strong fighter here.
Erosa able to catch that front kick of Matias and land the shot upstairs. Matias undeterred though.
Erosa, like, just really going in as soon as he feels like he's got Jay against the ropes. You know, he tries to go in with heavy punches. Matias here using his clinch.
Locked up in the corner here. Now they're in the center of the ring, Erosa and Matias. Erosa wearing black and white. Matias wearing blue and yellow. Swing and a miss with the left hand by Matias. Erosa snuck underneath.
You know, coming back, I think he has a little bit of ring rust too. You can see that his timing is a bit off.
Matias did land the left leg to the body of Erosa. And a straight left hand up top as well.
Yes. MC Erosa was peppering Jay there a little bit with that double and triple jab.
And you can see that multiple discipline background of Mike Erosa using the boxing skills as well as the Muay Thai skills.
Nice step and elbow lands by Jay Matias.
And now Erosa seems a bit staggered after that shot. And Matias able to kind of sneak away for a moment in between the ropes. Round 2 of a scheduled 5. These are 3-minute rounds for the first time tonight. Our next fight, our final fight, Clark and Olave, will also feature these types of 3-minute rounds.
Matias doing a good job of stalking here.
And again, Matias back to that unconventional stance as he closes ground on Erosa. Knee inside for Erosa, and then Matias is able to answer.
Matias really using that knee. Erosa really doesn't have much of an answer for the clinch here. What he's got to try to do is get his arms on the inside, go to a body lock, or get out like he's just done.
Professional full rules Muay Thai as Matias lands the right leg to the body of Erosa. Straight right hand, then a left up top. Another round kick from Matias. Doubles up with the left jab now. Switching stances is Matias. Now he's back to conventional. Good action here down the stretch from Matias.
You know, Erosa just working on shuffling in and shuffling out, not being a standing target. He slips there.
Seen a couple of fighters go down after throwing high round kicks this evening.
I mean, the mat gets slippery from all the sweat. It's really kind of hard to keep your grip, especially in the later part of the night. Elbow lands by Matias, ending that round.
Round number 2 in the books, the first of our 2 co-main event bouts. 5 3-minute rounds between Mike Erosa and Jay Matias. Matias comes in with a 7-2 record in pro Muay Thai. Mike Erosa at 3-6, but remember, he's fought in multiple combat sports as a professional, 3-3 as a boxer, 12-4 in MMA. So a lot of ring experience in different capacities for Mike Erosa. I'm Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale from Lower Manhattan. The Broad Street Ballroom, our old stomping grounds, one of our favorite venues in New York, hosting this wonderful edition of Friday Night Fights. We've seen 4 different title bouts thus far. And now the first of our 2 professional fights taking place. Really good stuff here on a Friday night in Manhattan. Q Live Sports continue to bring us the sights and sounds. Round 3 set to begin right now.
Matias again now picking up the action, picking up his explosiveness and speed.
Feinted with that lead knee, then came in with the rear-legged round kick.
Big elbow that ends that exchange.
Matias has been successful with a couple of elbows at the end of round 2 and now in the opening moments of round 3. Again, he shows the left knee, but comes around with the right-legged round kick. Matias in blue and yellow, Erosa black and white. Two pros doing battle here in the penultimate fight of the evening. What's been amazing about this card, Phoenix, throughout almost all the fights, a lot of action in the center of the ring. Not a lot of running from anybody tonight on Friday Night Fights.
These are tough competitors. Everybody came here, you know, to win and compete, especially because if it's for belts, you know, people are serious. Jay using his elbows well, coming at multiple angles with his elbows over the top of Erosa's guard.
Erosa catches the teep of Matias and lands a couple of shots upstairs, draws a warning from Chris Wagner, the official.
Yeah, you can't take too many steps. You can grab it, but you can't walk a person down with it. Jay goes for a spinning elbow.
While he was locked up
he
Erosa.
wasn't in a position to be able to do it. That land right underneath the rib cage of Erosa. You can see some redness now on the body of Erosa.
Right hand upstairs from Jay Matias. Good teep the other way from Erosa. Teep again from Mike Erosa. Left hand over the top. Tries the uppercut as well. Oh, an elbow.
Big elbow.
Step and elbow from Matias. And that gives a little pep in his step. Third really good elbow we've seen Matias land.
As you can see, everybody in Jay's corner is saying to keep pushing the action.
Matias on the attack with a good right-legged teep, and he leads in with the left elbow this time.
Right, he's trying not to allow Erosa to set up any combinations and shots because obviously it's very good boxing.
But now as Matias and Erosa break, Matias turns away from the action and resets. Now Matias on the attack once more.
He tries to go up top while he's in the clinch, showing the flexibility and dexterity of Jay Matias.
Comes up empty on the big step and elbow try. Big left elbow does Matias. Now back comes Erosa. Back and forth affair here.
Yeah.
Chris Wagner gets the competitors off the ropes as round 3 comes to a close. Really great action. First of our 2 main event bouts in the professional ranks of Muay Thai on Friday Night Fights. Broad Street Ballroom is the site of this latest installment of Friday Night Fights. Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale and the Q Live Sports team. So what do you think of Jay Matias' stamina so far after the ring? Seems to have shaken off the ring rust pretty well.
You know, he, like I said, coming out of Satan Gym, they are always very conditioned. You know, there's so many factors to why you could lose a fight. You don't want your conditioning, the one thing that you can control, to be one of those factors. You want to be able to control at least that. And they work very hard on that. And you've got to give it to Erosa too. He is in good condition as well.
El Terrible, Mike Erosa going up against Jay Matias. Puerto Rico versus Queens, New York. Round 4 of a scheduled 5. Professional Muay Thai.
Erosa brings himself back to the center of the ring where he's the most comfortable. Goes for the uppercut.
Lightning fast round kicks from Matias. And he comes around with the right hand as well. Another left-legged round kick. Whiffed on the elbow and Erosa took advantage, landed a right hand of his own.
Good checked kick by Erosa. Erosa trying to move to the outside.
Big left elbow up top.
Big elbow lands. Another big elbow lands.
Matias.
Oh, it's over the top elbow by Jay Matias.
Came across with 3 and tried to come down with one big one. Erosa got lucky to avoid that last one.
Right kick hits Erosa on the hip. Erosa now backpedaling. Jay Matias looking for a dominant position and spins Erosa and hits Erosa with an upward striking elbow.
You can see the professional skills rising to the top here between Jay Matias and Mike Erosa, halfway through round 4.
Yeah, Matias, you know, very good composure like he always has had. Nothing new there. Right now, Erosa trapping the elbow. He gets it out and goes right over the top of it, spinning elbow.
An off-balance spinning back elbow by Matias. That was incredible,
Big,
Phoenix.
big left hand that landed by Matias there as well.
Starting to get the sense Matias is thinking stoppage here. Erosa seems to be wearing just a bit, and Matias has landed some really effective elbows.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of steam off of his punches, as you can see, but he's still going for it.
Just a tiny bit of blood trickling from the nose of Mike Erosa. He's taken some punishment since the end of round 1. Leaning left hand lands for Matias.
Yeah, now he's backpedaling, which again does not look good to the judges.
Final minute of round 4. 2 pros locking up, inside knee for Matias. Tries another one, it's partially blocked. Tries another one off the arm.
Matias is generating power by pulling his opponent towards the knee. Erosa moving forward with punches now.
Final 20 seconds or so of round 4. Erosa looks to be running on fumes here. Final 10 seconds of the round. Round kick from Matias. Another one.
You got to give it to Erosa for continuing to stand after dealing with all that punishment from the elbows and some of the body kicks.
And it looked like he took one more right as round 4 came to a close, Phoenix. Really tremendous display of elbow action from Jay Matias. Really unbelievable. So we're through 4 of a scheduled 5 here at the Broad Street Ballroom. Ariel Agami with Phoenix Carnivale, the renowned martial arts personality, the creator of everything martial arts. She is providing excellent commentary and in-ring interviews throughout this event at the Broad Street Ballroom. Our latest installment of Friday Night Fights, Q Live Sports Team, bringing you all the sights and sounds from Lower Manhattan. We're in the shadow of the New York Stock Exchange.
That's right. But there's a different bell ringing here tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely right. One more round to go. Round 5 between Matias and Erosa. Here we go.
Erosa knows that, you know, he's probably down on the scorecard, so he's giving it everything that he's got right now.
Renewed vigor out of the corner from Mike Erosa, looking good with a boxing combination to begin round 5. Little teep there from Jay Matias. Trying to keep Erosa at bay. Now he's trying the jab of his own. Round kick lands for Matias.
Big elbow, another elbow lands.
And a right elbow now for Matias. He went left and right, and another right elbow.
You see Erosa just kind of try to shake that off there.
An elbow clinic from Jay Matias in this outstanding professional bout.
Well, a lot of it has to do with Erosa's hand position. You know, he's holding his hands like he's going to go for a grappling or for a takedown. You know, you got to keep those hands up, especially with somebody who can come at different angles like Jay Matias, and you'll see him come over the top.
Looks like Erosa's getting a little frustrated. He keeps getting clipped on those step-in elbows.
Well, it's because of his hand position.
And he's obviously gassed, so the hands tend to dip a little bit lower.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The final round of this 5-round professional affair. Good step-in knee from Matias.
And we've seen a lot of that tonight. It's a very effective technique. You can generate a lot of force and a lot of power. It's like a spear going right into your midsection.
Knock the wind right out of you. Erosa continues to battle, though.
Another big elbow lands. I mean, they're scoring.
Matias committing to that strategy since the end of round 1, and it has worked. Final minute of this outstanding fight, a big elbow try from Matias. Not a direct hit, thankfully, for Erosa. Erosa tries the teep. He's going to need some magic in the final moments of this fight to pull it out.
Oh,
big knee
big
from
knee.
Matias, and down goes Erosa.
He had spent some time tenderizing that spot.
Erosa able to answer the count from referee Chris Wagner.
You know, he's smart about it, though. He took the extra couple seconds that he needs. Jay just coming in for the kill. It looked like Erosa wanted to touch gloves, so Jay just, you know, trying to jump on him immediately.
Matias.
Erosa just trying to stay away and survive from more of this elbow onslaught.
Beautifully said, Phoenix. Matias trying to close the show with those sharp elbows.
There's another one.
Lands. Final 10 seconds of action here. Jay Matias. An outstanding performance. Landing knees as the final seconds tick away against Mike Erosa.
And he gives it everything he got to end that 5th and final round.
An incredible display from Jay Matias on Friday Night Fights. Just unbelievable. Elbows and knees all over the place. And after a strong round 1 from Mike Erosa, looked like Matias really took charge. My goodness. We had 7 amateur bouts leading up to this, folks. They were all excellent. And then you saw the professionals take it up another notch here at the Broad Street Ballroom. Wonderful stuff, and another great aspect of martial arts, the sportsmanship between the competitors. You see the fighters embrace each other after every fight and show respect. 5 rounds in the books. Matias and Erosa with a tremendous fight. Second to last of the evening here from the Broad Street Ballroom. We're awaiting the official tallies now. We will have a decision in mere moments from David Diamante. And Phoenix Carnevale is in the ring awaiting a chat with the winner. This is what it's all about. Muay Thai on Friday Night Fights. It continues to get better and better and better as the year rolls on. Our third show of 2016 and our most exciting to date. Jay Matias saluting the home crowd. The kid from Corona, Queens, feels like he's got this victory in the bag. We're waiting for the official scores to come in to see if that is in fact the case. Ariel Agami and Phoenix Carnevale from the Broad Street Ballroom in Lower Manhattan on Friday Night Fights. Erosa having the gloves stripped off in the ring. The kid from Vega Baja in a tough environment against the hometown kid, Jay Matias. A common theme throughout this evening's events. Hostile environments for fighters visiting from out of town. Looks like David Diamante has the final scores in hand. We are ready in just a moment to announce a winner. Here's David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout identically, 48-46. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision, Jay Matias.
And a well-deserved victory for Jay Matias. The elbows and knees were just unstoppable after the end of round 1 when Mike Erosa really made an early impact in this fight. But Matias took control, he found his sea legs, and he went to work. Here's Phoenix Carnevale with the winner of our first pro bout of the evening.
Hi. 2.5 years you haven't been in the ring, correct?
Yes.
How does it feel to be back?
It feels amazing, man. Jesus Christ, I'm thankful for all of you. Wow, like, I'm speechless right now. This is a first. Thank you, though.
In the first round, looked like you were in trouble. Everybody was worried. How'd you come out of it? What was going through your head?
I went in with a false expectation of, like, the ring rust. And I'm like, wait, I'm not feeling anything. What the heck are people talking about? And then I ended up waking up as the rounds went.
Fantastic. What did you think about your opponent? Is there anything that surprised you about him?
He got the heart of a lion. Puerto Rican pride, my brother, respect. And thank you, Friday Night Fights, man, for this beautiful opportunity. It's just amazing.
Are you back to regular fighting? That's what everybody wants to know.
I am back. Thank you. I'm speechless.
Congratulations, Jay. It's good to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Jay Matias, wide smile as he secures a hard-fought 5-round decision victory over Mike Erosa, and a wonderful first of 2 professional bouts here on Friday Night Fights.